Alright, guys. How are we doing? We doing great? Because me? I'm doing fantastic. Not gonna lie. But yeah, basketball season's officially over. And I know the first thing that pops in your head when you see the title. Crazy dog. Cavs season ended 2 months ago. Why did you wait until now to recap your season? Well, mainly because I wanted to wait and see what happened in the finals and stuff. I wanted to let the playoffs play out. And I wanted to see if there was any rumors that would, surface during this period. So I could just talk about it all during this stream instead of having to make another stream later on down the line talking about it. Which I'm probably still going to wind up doing because rumors are definitely going to come up over the next now 2 weeks as I check the calendar on my computer, and we are 2 weeks away from the start of free agency. What's up, Big Fridge? Yeah, you already know it's the one and only. There's only one of me, bruh. There's no other legit Crazy Dog Sports account on here. There may be imposters, but I'm the legit one. And just thinking about where this Cavs team was a year ago. Heading into the 2021 season, obviously, we had just traded for Jared Allen the previous, that offseason, or the season prior. So, essentially now 2 seasons ago. We got rid of KPJ. That was an interesting choice, but the dude threw a tantrum in the locker room because we gave his locker to somebody else. He threw a fit. We were like, we can't have that. And they sent him off to Houston for nothing. And we didn't do anything in free agency. We didn't sign any exterior players. We did, however, extend Jared Allen, which a lot of people had takes about. Mostly were hot takes. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a horrible contract. Why would you pay him that much money? Well, look what he did this year. Definitely 100 million% worth every freaking penny. Especially considering how this past season went. The fact that if Allen had not gotten hurt against the Raptors on national TV, no less, with about 20 or some games left in the season, if he had not gotten hurt, we make the playoffs. We're not fighting in the play-in round. We're in the legit playoffs. And I'm telling you one thing, man, just watching that arena go off every time we made a basket in that one play-in game against the Hawks. My God, could you imagine that place during a 7-game series? Honestly, watching that team, that was arguably the most fun I've had streaming a Cavs game, streaming a Cavs team in a very long time. Now, of course, streaming has only been around on YouTube for, 4 years? And essentially, my first Cavs stream was, I believe, the playoff win against Boston, in which I went live. No scoreboard, nothing, no background. I didn't even have OBS at the time. I don't even know if OBS really existed like it does now. And, I had no scoreboard. I was sitting at the edge of my bed, all that corner, the window in the background, watching us take down the Celtics. And it's just crazy. That Cavs team was fun with LeBron. And then it's you had the whole LeBron to LA thing going on afterwards. And at least this time around, at least we had a draft pick. We added Colin Sexton. And this was definitely the most fun I've had streaming Cavs games since I had a YouTube channel. I couldn't stream the 2015 or 16 teams because there was no streaming. Although looking back at it, I kind of wish I was more dedicated to video making, content creating like I am now. Because my God, bro, could you? If I would have did a video reaction of my if I would have did a video of my reaction to the ending of Game 7, oh my God, it would have went viral. Oh. Hate when you get something in your mouth. It's nasty. Freaking leftover gunk from food that you ate earlier. Like, it's disgusting. Oh, great stuff. Do you brush your teeth? It's like, yes, I do. It's just sometimes there's something there that you didn't get. You know? It's like, ugh. But anyways, like, this was without a doubt the best team I've streamed. Like, there were discussions, like, what, January, February, that this team could legit make a run in the playoffs. Like, this team was that good. I think the highest we got was, like, what was it, fourth? Third? We were, like, that close to first place at times. That's how good this team was. And again, if it wasn't for the virus outburst that happened in December, when we had pretty much most of our team gone, and then if it wasn't for injuries, it's crazy to say injuries and not be talking about Kevin Love. That dude, I will say this, Kevin Love, besides being sidelined for the virus, that dude played in every single game. He did not miss a single freaking game. Besides the illness. We're talking about a guy who the past like 2 or 3 years seemed like he was made of glass. The dude could not stay on the court. And of course, let's not forget, ever since he got here, the dude was a part of trade rumors. Every trade deadline is Kevin Love getting traded. Is Kevin Love getting traded? Kevin Love's going to get traded. Kevin Love's traded. Trade. Never got traded. And they went to him. They said, hey, Kevin, would you be all right with coming off the bench this year? Kevin's like, you're not going to do to me what Houston did to John Wall, are you? You're just going to put me on the bench to rot? And JB and them were like, no, we're not going to do that. Why would we do that? And sure enough, every time they do substitutions, he was always one of the first guys off the bench onto the court. He was like our 6th or 7th man on the team right there. He was always the first or second guy. It was either him and Rubio or him and Sexton or somebody off the bench. Or Osman. I know early on it was like the former Timberwolves always coming on the court together. It was always Love and Rubio. It seemed like. And the best part is, what really made me happy, crunch time would come up. Kevin Love maybe not on the court because maybe the situation doesn't call for him on the court. Like, let's say Garland would hit a clutch 3, give us the lead late in the game. Opponent will call a timeout. This dude, Kevin Love, is running onto the court all hyped up. He's not sulking in the corner like a baby. He's running on the court freaking, yeah, let's go! Like, he's acting like a little child, and I love it. Like, in a good way. He's out there bouncing around, just having a time of his life. And honestly, I think coming off the bench preserved his body. Playing 20-some minutes a night, coming off the bench, being the 6th or 7th man off the bench, essentially the first man off the bench in the substitutions. That really preserved his body. I know he probably wanted to start, but you look at this young team, he'd come off the bench, provide good scoring, and subpar defense. I mean, for the most part, he was not trash at defense. Definitely wasn't great, but he tried. You could definitely tell he was trying. The Cavs gonna bring back Sexton. I hope so. I've seen a lot of people compare Chet to Mobley being because they're both lanky and they can basically do everything. Yeah, speaking of Evan Mobley, that dude really should have been Rookie of the Year, but I think because he got hurt right around the end of the season, if he didn't get hurt, he's Rookie of the Year. That dude was terrorizing everybody, and I love it. You know. Now, one thing that a lot of Cavs fans that they're kind of on the fence with is LeVert. There's like a love-hate relationship with him. There really is. Wait a minute. The freaking Pirates have a De Los Santos too? Oh, okay. Wow, that's random. But okay. Must be brothers. But like, I am. This is the most excited I've been for a Cavs team in a while. You have Mobley, second year, looking better. I mean, I saw him doing like, what was it, 5-on-5 like runs at some gym or something. He's out here getting better. Kevin Love is out here putting up shots with LeBron. You know, they're getting their work in. Sexton is getting healthier and healthier. I've seen him bouncing around, dunking and everything, looking good. Garland's being Garland, probably, you know, working on his shot. I haven't seen Laurie. I don't know what Laurie's been up to, but I'm sure he's getting better. It's just really interesting, you know. It's like this team is a very young team, but they're very good. You know? And I remember before the season started, in my prediction stream, I had them at what, 30, 35 wins. And look where we ended up. Over 500 for the first time without LeBron since 97, 98. Now you guys may be thinking, did I seriously think we could finish above 500? In the back of my mind, yeah, I thought it was possible. You know, 40 wins was definitely possible, but everything had to go right. Couldn't have the injury plague. We couldn't have anything bad going on. Everything had to go right. And for the most part, it kind of did. For the most part. The injury bug definitely put a monkey wrench in our system. That's for sure. Of course, if Rubio never gets hurt, we don't bring in Rajon Rondo. And the way I see it, if our point guard tandem was Garland and Rubio instead of Garland and Rondo, maybe Garland doesn't wear himself out playing freaking damn near 40 minutes a night because the offense has to virtually go through him because your other point guard can't put up points like Rubio did. And of course, if we had Sexton, it's a whole new level because you have Sexton and Rubio and it's like if no one got hurt, this team was definitely a playoff team. It really was. And injuries ruined it. When I saw Rubio go down in New Orleans, I was like, oh God. I was hoping it was like a knee sprain. Maybe he overextended. Maybe he'll be all right. No. And there was actually talks that Sexton would be back at the end of the season. People had belief that he was going to be back. You know, there was hope. Oh, he'll be back for the playoffs. But I'm thinking, wait a minute. For him to be back, he would have had to have been cleared for contact. He would have to probably do 2-on-2 or like 1-on-1 drills, 2-on-2s, 3-on-3s, and then, 5-on-5s. He wasn't clear for contact at all. Like, he was, like, doing, putting up shots, but that's not contact. In order to be really back to action, you got to be cleared for contact, and he wasn't. Honestly, by January or, like, mid-February, I was like, he's not coming back. He's not going to be back this season. Weird thing is, though, Robert Williams, didn't he have a torn meniscus? But yet, he came back and played, and he balled out, but probably not as severe. I don't think he went with a surgical solution. I think Colin did. I think Colin could have easily went with a non-surgical solution and he would have been back. He would have been good. But Colin wanted to get it taken care of. I'm pretty certain there was a non-surgical solution that he could have went with that he would have been back soon. But he wanted to go surgical, which, okay, buddy. Now everyone's talking about him possibly leaving. Which, if he leaves, it's gonna have to be via a sign and trade. I don't see the Cavs just letting him go on an offer sheet. They're going to match any deal that is presented. I think they could do a sign and trade to get somebody like a good wing player. I don't know who they would get. Haven't really heard a lot of rumors. I know, like early in the off season, I did see an article that talked about, like, I did a whole video talking about it. Them going after like Mike Conley. But, like, I don't know about that. But now, the big question now is Rubio. He wants to come back. And I want him back. But, and there's always a but, he's not going to be back until December, because of that ACL. Wow. He's not going to be back until freaking November. So you're going to need a number 2 point guard to hold it down. My guess is they could address that in the draft. Maybe. And having a young point guard coming out there instead of Rubes, that'd be interesting. We have 3 picks. A lot of people also consider the fact that Cavs could trade that pick. But, another but, you can't trade the pick. It's like the Andrew Wiggins situation. You can't trade it until after the draft, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can't. You'd have to trade the player. I don't know how that whole thing works. I guess we'll find out. But I wouldn't be surprised if they traded the player they took. Maybe they talk to a team. They'd be like, hey, we're going to probably trade this pick anyway. Who do you want? We'll take him for you. We can get this trade finalized whenever we can. Something like that. Personally, though, I don't think we're going to trade the pick. I think we're going to take somebody like O.J. Abaji would be great. I know people are talking about Malachi Branham. There's a couple others out there. Ousmane Dieng's names come up from was in New Zealand. There's a lot of options for the Cavs. And I don't know what we're going to do in free agency either. But this might be one of the most interesting off seasons in a while for the Cavs. Because we all know how Dan Gilbert operates when he knows that his team has a window. When it comes to a contention window. He's not afraid to open up the checkbook and spend some dough. And he's even been known to utilize write the charity check to the league, which is essentially going over the limit, like we've done many times with LeBron. I think we went over the hard cap thing every year with LeBron in the second term. The tax, the luxury tax. We don't have any money really when it comes to that, so my guess is we're probably going to utilize our stuff via trade. I could see us making some trades, getting better. Uh-oh, what happened? Someone shared a tweet in my group chat I'm in. Wonder what this could be. Come on. Oh. Cavs trading... Wait, what? Pros and cons of Cavs trading Nuggets for Aaron Gordon. This just popped up from King James Gospel, which is a legit little forum page. If we trade for Aaron Gordon, that would make this team possibly the bounciest team I've seen from the Cavs. Like, there's so much bounce on this line. There would be so much bounce, but where would you put him? In the 3? I mean, damn. It'd be literally Lob City. Lobland. The Lavaliers. I don't think we're going to do that. But hey, that's the fun of it, you know? You sit here and you're like, I wonder what we're going to do. And then we do something that's like, oh my God, I can't believe we did that. My favorite is when people say, bro, the Cavs need to do this. The Cavs need to do that. The Cavs need to do this. We should trade for this guy. And then we trade for that guy and they're like, ew, I don't want that. No, ew. Or no, the worst one is, they'd be like, at Cavs, make a move, bums. What are you doing? Just get off your hands, bro. Make a move. Make a trade. Sign somebody. And then we make a trade or sign somebody, and it's like, ew, not him. No, he sucks. I meant something else. Losers. You gotta love those people on the Twitters. Ideal offseason would be draft Abaji, Eason, or Davis at 14, and trade Sexton for a couple pieces. Okay, Father Abraham, you just lost all credibility. You're not trading Garland. Cavs, Warriors next year. Hey. We're not trading Darius. Why the heck would we do that? You should get blocked for that. And we're not trading for MPJ. Not for someone who's injured. Nah. Now, if MPJ could stay healthy, I wouldn't mind it. But no, we're not trading for someone who's hurt. No. But yeah, if I see like any articles talking about potential, trades that could happen with the Cavs, I'll probably do a video on it. But yeah, I think that's essentially all I got for you guys. In terms of the offseason preview, like I said, I expect them to be rather busy. Partially, they're gonna add to this team most likely just a little bit. I'm not gonna go hog wild like the Lakers did a couple years, like last year, where they were signing everybody. My God, it seemed like every time I looked at my phone, there was a freaking alert about the freaking Lakers signing somebody. I think we're gonna make a couple pieces. In terms of my wants, or my version of the Cavs needs, it'd be maybe a backup center. Oh, what about Moses Brown? Moses Brown's like a two-way guy. He's probably not gonna see a lot of time next year. The only time we're probably going to see him is if someone gets hurt. I would love a backup center, a good backup point guard to fill in while Rubio's recovering, so we're not putting a lot of pressure on him to come back and do too much. We can ease him into it. But I would love like a good backup point guard, and then maybe another wing scorer. Depends on what we do with LeVert. We could easily trade LeVert for a wing scorer. You know what would really make me go nuts? You know what trade would send me through the roof with happiness? Spider Mitchell. Like, think about it. Imagine the Cavs go balls to the wall. And let's say trade for, this is a wild take, Spider Mitchell. And let's even add a Royce O'Neal. Just for lulz. Not him. Is Bojan a free agent, or is he just a straight, or would he be a trade target? Ooh, trade for Royce? No, Spider, and then sign Bogdan. Oh, bro, or like, no, I don't know about Bogdan because he probably won a lot of money. But like, yeah, backup point guard, maybe another shooter, a center, backup center behind Jared Allen would be nice too. There's some good options out there. I might do a whole video talking about potential targets for us, like based on rumors. But that's really all I got for you guys tonight. Figured I'd go about 25 minutes. I think we keep LeVert. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. It was a joke. Of course it was. Nobody's seriously thinking about trading Garland. You say that on Twitter, you get blocked by everybody. You get scolded by everybody. Straight up. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. So, hope you all have a great night. And again, if there's any Warriors fans lurking, shout out to you guys. You guys won the NBA title for the 4th time in 8 years. Or 6 years, excuse me. 4th time in 6 tries. Could have easily been 6 for 6 with Curry, but, LeBron and Kawhi happened. And we'll see if they run it back again. Because Curry and company are trying to get one for the thumb. You know, they'd be going for that one for the thumb right there. They'd be going, what was it, one for the thumb. They're trying to get that one for the thumb now. See what happens. That's so funny. The Pirates go from a guy named De Leon, or no, not De Leon, De Los Santos to De Jong. Like, oh, bro. They love guys with D in their name. The ratio. But, yeah, I'm watching the Pirates game. Pirates and Giants. How can you watch that? Because where I live, I get their games. Makes me wonder if, when I lived in Cleveland, I wonder if I could watch Detroit games. But I don't think so. That'd be kind of cool if I could. I was in that awkward part of Cleveland, like where couldn't really watch anybody but the Guardians or the Indians. So, oh well. I think it's gonna wrap it up here. Guardians are playing in about 40 minutes. Not on TV. It's on Apple TV Plus. Not paying the money to freaking buy that service for one game. Stupid. So, see you guys tomorrow for Guardians and Dodgers on Fox. Should be a fun one. Of course, I'll be debuting my brand new scoreboard set. FYI, here's what it looks like. Let me do this, actually. Take that off, and then take that off. Look at this, see? So this means, like, when we had a home run, hang on. It goes like this. It goes, no, it goes, hang on. Damn it! I'll go, see, like that? Yeah. So, that's what it'll be like. I know it's kind of flattish. Still kind of like a prototype. I'll improve it as we go along. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. And I will see you all tomorrow for Dodgers and Guardians. I might have a video out, honestly, later on talking about Kareem Hunt. I have to wait and see what happens. I might do like a video talking about some Browns news tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, and NBA draft is less than a week away. NBA free agency is 2 weeks from tonight. So 2 weeks from right now, I could be making hella videos, or I could be, I don't know if I'll stream. I might just make videos talking about any guys we sign. But I might be doing like 3 videos in an hour talking about guys that we signed. Maybe I'd make a video talking about us keeping Rubio or trading Sexton. Who knows? It's hard to say. But with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Dodgers, Guardians. Hope you guys tune in. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. And this is going to be a fun offseason. Hope you guys are along for the ride. Until then, I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah, this is my thing, too. FYI. Oh, well. Whatever.